Caitlin Clark just dropped her daily off-season workout, and it's absolute.
This is why the WNBA was in big trouble.
Caitlin Clark didn't just hit the gym, she body slammed it. She went from pulling up for threes to pulling up with biceps defenders used to worry about her step back. Now they're worried about getting steamrolled in the paint. Some say she's training for the WNBA, others think she's about to enter a powerlifting competition. At this rate, she might call LeBron little bro. One thing's for sure, Caitlin isn't just breaking records anymore. She's breaking PRS.
So Caitlin Clark in college was not the strongest player in the world. Like, she was somebody that wasn't weak by any means, but we saw when it came to the WNBA that she wasn't able to really assert herself physically. And in fairness, her first game matchup was a tough one because her first matchup was against.
First, Angel Reese has been enjoying her off-season, living it up with vacations, dance challenges, and Instagram reels. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, she's been in the gym like she's got a personal vendetta against every rim in America. While Reese has been busy perfecting her sideline poses, Clark has been in full Rocky Balboa mode, grinding non-stop to make sure this season is different.
Getting bigger. Either way, she has gotten significantly bigger. Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlin Clark has been bulking.
Last year, the WNBA players thought they had her number. They pushed her around, tried to knock her off her game, and welcomed her to the league with elbows and body checks. But this time, it's a whole different story. Clark isn't just taking the hits anymore. She's preparing to deliver them right back.
They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlin was just to expand her bag. So no matter what defense is thrown at her, she has something for it.
Her off-season workouts have been nothing short of legendary. She's put on muscle, tightened up her handles, and expanded her range. If she was hitting logo threes before now, she's pulling up from the parking lot. The physicality that once rattled her, it's now just another part of her daily routine. Her weightlifting sessions look like she's training to enter the UFC. And she's been attacking defensive drills like she's ready to put opponents on a highlight reel of their own.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every.
Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been vibing through the off-season like she's in a reality show. She's been living her best life, and honestly, who can blame her? She's got the confidence of a player who thinks she can just pick up where she left off without breaking a sweat. But while she's been perfecting her brand off the court, Clark has been perfecting her game on it. It's starting to show in every way. Clark's first step looks explosive, her release is quicker, and her stamina. It's looking unfair. If last season's physical play was a test, she studied all summer and now has the cheat codes. She's out here looking like a machine built to dismantle defenses. The defenders who thought they had an easy game plan last year, they're about to be in for...
Like in terms of from a great first year to now second year in the league where, you know, it's not as new anymore, right? And you sort of know how the league plays, if nothing else.
Yes, she is stronger, first and foremost. And again, she's got a lot of self-awareness. And, she figured that out, right away. Like, I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much. And so she's done a great job of getting in the weight room and really focusing on her areas that she needs to focus on in terms of strength, in terms of, low center of gravity, time under tension, like all of those things. I think the next step is efficiency, right? Like not.
And let's not forget, Clark is already carrying that "I'm not playing with y'all anymore" energy. You can see it in her eyes and her post-practice interviews. Even in the way she walks onto the court, she's got that look like she's about to casually drop 40. And then tell reporters, "I told y'all Angel Reese might still be talking her talk." But Clark is getting ready to walk right past her literally and figuratively. The fun and games are over. The real challenge begins now, and Clark looks more than ready for it. So, while one is out here dancing on TikTok, the other is out here preparing for war this season. The WNBA isn't just getting Caitlin Clark. They're getting the upgraded battle-ready GY Rat edition, and for the defenders lining up to try her again. Expected tough defense, but what she didn't expect, a full-on wrestling match. Every other game, Kennedy Carter straight up trucked her like it was the NFL. No, seriously, Caitlyn had the ball, took one step, and boom, Carter sent her flying like she was testing the laws of physics. And if that wasn't enough, DJ Carrington gave her a black eye. This isn't MMA. But Carrington made sure Caitlyn left the game looking like she just went 10 rounds in the octagon. And don't even get started on all the little things players tried just to get in Caitlyn's head. The side eyes, the taunts, the subtle elbows. When the ref wasn't looking, it was like a whole WNBA conspiracy to make her season miserable. Players were throwing everything. But guess what? Year 2, Caitlyn Clark has arrived, and she's different. She's been in the lab, she got stronger, she got bigger, and she's ready for all the nonsense. If year 1 Caitlyn was fresh out of college and just trying to survive, year 2 Caitlyn is built like she's been eating protein shakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's got that look like she wants the smoke this time. Kennedy Carter trying to body check her again. Nah, Caitlyn's planting her feet like a linebacker. Now you run into her. You might be the one flying this time. DJ Carrington trying to throw hands again. Caitlyn's coming back with ice in her veins and a better shooting percentage. It's a wrap. And let's talk about how she's already playing the mind games back last year. Players had her. Caitlyn's learning how to get under their skin. You thought she was a problem before. Imagine her dropping 30 on your head, looking you dead in the eye and smirking like that's all you got. It's a new season and the WNBA better buckle up. Because year 2 Caitlyn Clark is not the same player from last year. She's battle-tested. She's built for this. And most importantly, she's not going to let anybody take her out.
Clark in pain after she caught that fingertip in the eye or right around it from Carrington with no whistle. Now, there's nothing Indiana can challenge here because no call on the floor was made.
Now, Caitlyn Clark had a choice to make. She could have followed the path of Angel Reese, strutted into an unrivaled league, where she'd be treated like a basketball goddess and making highlight reels without breaking a sweat. But nope, Caitlyn said, forget that, I'm about to level up like a video game character on cheat mode. And that's exactly what she did. Instead of taking the easy route, Caitlyn Clark chose the grind. She picked pain. She picked struggle. She picked waking up at ungodly hours to train, when she could have been sipping ice lattes and collecting trophies in a stress-free league. While Angel Reese is out there taking Instagram pictures in her new designer fits, Caitlyn is somewhere in a gym looking like a mad scientist cooking up destruction. And let's be real, we all know what this season is about. This ain't just another year. This ain't just another season. This is championship season. Caitlyn Clark has been on a mission, and you can see it in her workouts. She's in the gym, lifting weights so heavy that even bodybuilders are looking at her like, girl, you sure about that? She's running suicides like she's got a debt to pay. She's shooting threes from the parking lot. Just because she can, her dedication is so next level. If you look closely, you can see a basketball tattooed on her soul. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is out there in her unrivaled league having fun. She's out there smiling, vibing, and taking cute post-game selfies. She's doing her thing, and good for her. But Caitlyn, her off-season...
Pretty huge, to be honest. And that's one of the things I really like. Obviously, her going an off foot, left-hand floater. I like that. Caitlyn, bump. Okay, the shoulder bump into the jump shot layup thingy. I like that. Boom.
She could have coasted. She could have taken the easy way out. She could have been in a league where they roll out the red carpet for her every night. But instead, she chose war. And when Caitlyn Clark chooses war, you best believe the entire WNBA better start building bunkers. Caitlyn Clark is in the lab. She's been in the hyperbolic time chamber. She's been lifting, running, and training like Rocky in the mountains. She's been working out so much that even the Indiana Pacers are like, yo, chill, you making us look bad. This isn't just a comeback. This is championship season. The season where she silences every critic Every hater, every doubter who ever questioned if she had what it takes, she's coming for that MVP.
Somebody said the league is not ready for Caitlyn. 3.0 MVP is hers. Let's go. Fever admin, I love you. Caitlyn put some weight on, bro. She definitely got in the weight room. And, like, I don't think Caitlyn put weight on. I think Caitlyn put a lot of muscle on. I think that's what the biggest difference is that we're seeing out of Caitlyn. You know, going into this upcoming season, I think Caitlyn put a bunch of muscle on, and it shows. It shows within her, you know, her body frame. It shows that her arms is bigger and her thighs is way wider. She definitely put some muscle.
Caitlin Clark is not playing around this year. She's got that look in her eye. The one that says, try me, and you're going to regret it. And if anybody even thinks about trying her, guess who's stepping in? Sophie Cunningham. That's right, Caitlyn and Sophie. That's like Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift besties, ride or die. Ain't no one messing with Caitlyn without getting a personal invite to Sophie's UFC octagon. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been out here missing layups and unrivaled, like she's practicing trick shots for a Globetrotters audition. Oh, and about those unrivaled games, the viewership is so bad that if you combine all the TVs watching, you might get enough people to fill a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Meanwhile, Caitlyn's been in the gym cooking up.
All right, guys, we're starting a little TikTok weight room vlog. We're gonna show you what we do. Okay, speed. Okay, speed. Oh, she is strong. All right, guys, that's our lift. We are strong. Okay, we're actually strong. Woo!
And let's talk about how Caitlyn came into this season, looking like she spent the entire offseason bench pressing small card. She's bigger, stronger, and ready for all that WNBA physicality. You know how last year they were trying to bump her off her game. Not this time. She's out here shrugging off defenders like they're toddlers, asking for piggyback rides if a defender tries to body her. She's just going to flex on them and keep moving. The Fever might as well start playing WW intro music every time she walks on the court. Oh, and speaking of the Fever, this team went crazy with their signings. They pulled up to free agency like they had an unlimited budget in my GM mode. They got big shooters, defenders, they stacked the squad.
You can see, like, early in the footage, there's some ball handling and quick passing away, but there's a lot of this, and it's tight dribbling. It's dribbling low to the floor and, you know, under control. And what is that about to me? That is about making sure she can navigate the tight spaces, making sure that, you know, she secures the ball a little bit more. Obviously, she led the league.
And like you said, with her competitiveness, she really wants desire to win. It's installed, and she hates to lose. And that type of mentality does help you and drives you to get better. And she doesn't just like settle for what the level that she's at. Like you said, she knows she can go to a higher level, which is scary for a lot of people.
So to all the doubters, the haters, the trolls, and the people still talking about viewership numbers like it's their full-time job, just know this: Caitlin Clark isn't here to play. She's here to dominate. And if you've got a problem with that, well, Sophie Cunningham's probably already on her way to handle it. Indiana, get ready. The Fever is about to break records, and Caitlin Clark is about to turn this league into her personal highlight reel. Welcome to championship season. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.
But it's funny now that, you know, I told the people upstairs, I was like, I will be her Sabrina Carpenter any day to her Taylor Swift. Like, I am so excited for this. And I just think, honestly, she's just a great human too. She has a lot of pressure and a lot of eyes on her shoulders, and she handles it so gracefully, and she's just a great human. So I'm just excited to be a part of something.
The Fever did not come to play. They are on a mission to win now, like 2025 championship season incoming. They were so quiet during